everybody, Colton R here, and welcome back to more College Football 26. In the last episode, we defeated the #1 Texas Longhorns 10-3. Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, and yeah, it was not that good. It wasn't that good of a win, but hey, we got a win either way. That's perfectly fine. But yeah, also before we start, I just want to let you all know that I turned off the accelerated clock because I feel like it shortens the game like extremely quick. Like the game goes through really quick, so I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna shut off the accelerated clock. It's gonna cost me some wins, possibly. So yeah, we're not going to lose any more time now with the accelerated clock off. So yeah. Now, in this episode, we're going to play FCS Southeast. But truly, this opponent should be Grambling State, but, you know, College Football 26, no FCS teams for some reason. I don't know why, but oh well, this is what we get. So FCS Southeast is 48 overall, 49 overall offense, and 47 overall defense. That's pretty crazy. So, uniforms. Yeah, I think we're just going to stick to the good old home uniforms. So let's start the game. It's a night game and it's raining. Crazy.
Dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports.
And here come the Buckeyes.
David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Alright, seems FCS won the toss and is going to kick off to us. And here's Ennis. Got to the 26-yard line, alright. Here we go.
State's offense comes onto the field first today. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week.
All right, 3rd and 3.
This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert
The
here.
throw to Smith, and it's incomplete.
Almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
You know what? Let's go for it. I don't care. I'm not going to let some FCS team just do that to me. Throwing it deep to Smith, and he caught it. Jeremiah Smith with the catch.
How about it? Clutch mode. 4th down time. You only need a little, but he pushes the ball way down the field. He believes in his guy, makes the play, gets the big first down.
They'll run it from the
Here's Ball. Ball is gone. Almost had the touchdown. All right, let's go with Julian Sand and have him take this one in. Now it's telling me how to do an option play. I know how to do the option play.
As the game goes on, that's a really good omen.
Keeper, and it's a touchdown. Julian Sayin. And luckily much quicker than last time to get the first touchdown of the game. And now Jaden fielding to attempt this extra point. And the kick is good.
Point is good, and it's 7-0. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The Groupers offense will take the field.
And now here comes the Ohio State defense. Definitely about to rock their world here. So we're just gonna go blitz. We're gonna choose blitz plays for these guys. Because as an FCS team, you're obviously gonna blitz them, so they can just lose control of the football.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around.
Yeah, let's go man-to-man coverage on this play.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early.
Oh, they pitched it.
He'll pitch it.
And not going to get to the first down marker.
Exactly where that first down
They'll have to
line
punt.
was, and they stopped him short. And the Groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight.
And here's Ennis with the punt return. And couldn't do nothing on that return, that's fine.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Thrown to Jeremiah Smith and incomplete.
Dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Okay, this time we're going to throw to Ennis. Incomplete.
And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Back to pass. It's Sayin.
Throwing to Smith again, and that's a first down. Jeremiah Smith with the first down and the reception.
We know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to hit.
Let's see what we can do with this
Down
play.
and distances there on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big time playmaker.
Throwing it deep for Smith again. Incomplete.
And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Behind the chains now on second and long.
This time we're going to go quick
He wants
slants.
to throw it again. Here's
Throwing to
the
Carnell Tate, and he's got it for the
He's got
first
it this
down.
time. Gets it all
Nice.
the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Buckeye
All right.
aerial attack continues to be prolific. You feel as if they're on the
Let's
verge of
see what
scoring
to
on
do
any
here.
snap.
And it's such a good blend between such great offensive talent year after year after year that you see go to the draft, but also great play calling, great play
Throwing it to
design.
Jeremiah Smith. It was a wobbly one, but he caught it. And that's a first down. Jeremiah Smith.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration.
And we're running the
great
football
effort
with
by the
Ball, and Ball, he's going Keeps going and got a first down.
After that terrific run.
It's a 1st and goal here.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe
Let me call an audible. Don't like the
And I
play.
feel like this guy too is
There
just
we
an
go.
explosive play
This will
waiting
work.
to happen. His vision, his quickness.
Ball.
He's got it. If you give
Almost.
this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's
Let's
doing some
go
damage
quick
on his
slants.
defense.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing.
Throwing to Smith, and I get picked off.
It's intercepted.
That's how you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense.
All right,
but
did not
great
expect
eye-hand
that to happen,
coordination
but
securing
it
that
did.
interception.
Don't know why.
He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The gift to the tailback. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And it's picked off by Davison Igmignoson.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field.
Oh, jeez.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And the defense gets a sack.
What is
and
up
that's
with my
gonna be the
offensive
big
line and
determining
not
factor in
blocking?
this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game,
Throwing it to Tate, incomplete.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
and for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
The play action fake.
Oh, they saw that.
And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to
That's a tackle for a loss.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
How about this?
That was a 1-yard gain on that play.
First down line.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him.
And nothing there.
Positive happened. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
They booted away. Makes the catch.
And here's Ennis trying to return it.
And the punt team gets
And
down
couldn't
there
do
and
anything
gets
about
the
that one.
return man on the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Finding open areas.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Using his feet to buy time.
Throwing it to Tate, and he's caught it. Carnell Tate with the reception.
His head is spinning. He gets
And
it
Julian
down
Sand now has
to
100 yards passing.
This is one of
the ball down the field like Ohio State does consistently every year, you always expect this. This fan base goes nuts because year after year they have elite playmakers.
And we're going to run it with Julian Sand. Got 7 yards on that carry.
Pick up, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down.
And here's James Peoples. And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. And he's doing the gritty.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Ready to try
that was pretty cool of him doing the gritty. All right, now to attempt this extra point. And we got it.
The extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Texas Tech is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Lubbock for a long time. They're up 14 over Kent State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere.
All right.
At the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 8 here.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to.
And down goes the quarterback.
And here comes the heat, and they get home.
That's a sack.
Get him at the 21. The Groupers will punt this one away.
And now FCS Southeast has to punt away.
Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short.
And here's Ennis. And nothing to do on that return. It's all covered up.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Let's call a hot route for Jeremiah. We're going to do a post route now.
Back to pass. It's Sayin.
Oh, that was so perfect. Why did we overthrow it?
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
They'll run play action.
Darn it.
Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
Oh, lob. What a great lob pass to Jeremiah Smith.
When you're a playmaker like this guy,
and that will take us to the 2-minute timeout.
Especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
On the run, still looking.
Yeah, I just.
What a play by this defense.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play.
This is insane. I should be blowing out these guys, but no.
He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
And the quarterback
And timeout.
at the 11-yard line. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the groupers will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half.
Ooh, man-to-man.
It's saying.
And there's a penalty, and is it going to be on us?
Flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
It is on us. Great.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down.
And that was a good play, too. Man-to-man.
Looking to throw.
Gonna throw it to Carnell Tate. Incomplete.
And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives. They've scored.
Throwing to Tate again. And Carnell Tate's got it, and he's in. Touchdown!
And he'll take it to the house. He got
Yes. Holy crap, I didn't think we were going to score another touchdown before the half ended.
But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum.
But we didn't.
There's gonna
Thank
have to
God.
be some questions answered in half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
And
he
the extra
made
point is
that extra
good.
Point, the wet turf, no problem at all. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. This late in the half, you're behind. You love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Buckeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
All right, time to start the second half. FCS Southeast gets the ball to start the second half because somehow we can't even win coin tosses, which is crazy.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Trying to get the corner. Now it's a really nice job by this defense maintaining outside leverage and knocking him down behind the line. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th.
Are you serious?
They bring him down, but the big play will move
How is that even
The
possible?
Groupers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Quarterback on the keeper. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Booyah.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bowl. It's guys flying around, giving great effort and getting to the football, but it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position. And right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make a play.
And the Groupers will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line.
All right.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there.
All right, let's go return, guys. You've got to do a better job with ball security. You know these coverage unit teams. They got 50-yard runs at you. They're coming in with a
Ooh, I'm
big...
going to throw it to Ennis this time. And I've been picked off. How?
Third one of the night. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And when you think about
This is absolutely making no sense whatsoever.
Spin down in the box. You don't think about coverage as much as you do with corners. But a nice job by staying with this man. Man-to-man coverage isn't always easy proposition, but it's a good job staying with this guy, making the INT.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On the option. Makes it past the marker. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody...
Fumble! Come on, come on, come on, come on.
In
Oh.
the world did the offense retain possession. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Oh,
I don't
no.
know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game.
He
They're
was
very
down
lucky
before
they
he
were able to jump
fumbled.
on top of that one.
Lame.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Now they'll try the right side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Third down in this.
All right, we're showing blitz here this time.
Trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Groupers decide to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play.
You know, the worst thing that can happen to return men is muffing punts, fumbling and putting on the ground, and he did it right there. He's very lucky he was able to jump on his own fumble.
They'll send the back in motion.
Throwing it deep to Jeremiah Smith. And he caught it. What a catch.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
And time to go turbo. Why
They'll
not?
try to get it in with
And
the run.
Ball almost got a first down, so let's no huddle this.
Kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
And there we go. Touchdown, Ohio State.
He takes it in.
And Ball's doing the gritty.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be. And they've looked explosive today.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
All right.
We check in
We
with
now lead
Kevin Connors. What's going on,
28-0.
Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Alabama is putting on an offensive clinic, the likes of which we've seldom seen, and this program has had some legendary players. They're up by 24 over ULM. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll pull it on the read. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps...
It's a seam wide open. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the groupers have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job by the defense that time, blowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Pressure coming.
Oh, fumble.
Where to go in the ball.
Come on, yes!
Defense grabs
And that's going to be a scoop and score.
He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free.
And we missed the extra point.
Hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
How?
That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give from the gun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Now on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The groupers will call on their punt team. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to
All right. End of the
guys,
3rd.
Ohio State has the lead here.
We're
And
now in the
this
4th
beatdown
quarter.
is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. And the Buckeyes are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Room at the 30.
That's another touchdown.
Touchdown, Ohio State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense.
Okay, we're now going to go for
And
2.
the jumbo formation is on
Since
the
we
field
missed
as
that
they
extra
line up
point.
for 2 points. Slams it ahead.
And there we go, 2
Easy
points.
2-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
It's now 42-0.
Scoring drive, just 4 plays. And that was a scintillating way to finish that one, a 44-yard touchdown run. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the option. Running back searching for a hole. Shows him the stiff arm. Gets it out to
And he's
about the
short.
35-yard line. That's where
That was
they'll
close.
mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together.
This time we'll show blitz because I know they're going to run.
Playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
They did run.
All down, but he has
I thought they were going to run up the middle.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him.
And nowhere to go.
Down for a loss of a
Tackle
couple.
for a loss.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to
Oh, and that's going to be a sack.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And this defense has been flying around. They are everywhere. There's 6 sacks on the day, spreading it around, multiple people coming from every angle.
Lost one deep down the
He's
right
going to throw it
side.
deep, incomplete.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. A low line drive and not his best work.
Oh, and Ennis is going to take it.
Close to the 50. This guy is a
All right, pretty good
daring
return.
Man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver.
Here's the
Quarterback
jet
flips
touch
it ahead quickly
pass.
to the receiver. And he was fortunate
And just
not
got
to
back to the
lose
original line of
yardage on
scrimmage.
that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Dances away. Unleashes one.
Oh, and Jeremiah Smith with the catch.
Got his man. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead. Guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And that'll be the 2-minute timeout.
By this giant defensive tackle.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Here on 3rd down. From the gun,
And here's Peoples, and he's in. Touchdown. Ohio State.
Into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0.
And yep, why not? Let's go for 2.
This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Trying to pound their way in.
And didn't make it. Oh well.
Get him on the ground.
And these
Oh well,
decisions
we
to go
tried.
for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points, and then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll toss it to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas.
Incomplete.
They need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
And the groupers send out the punt unit.
Oh man, Duke beat Illinois. That's shocking.
Line drive and short kick.
And here's Peoples. Actually, that's not Peoples.
Good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground.
Who was that on that play?
Okay, here it comes.
I want to make sure I got the... It was... We can zoom in. Oh, here's the zoom in. Okay, so here's 20. It was Petty John. Okay. That was actually Petty John with that return.
Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now
Here's
they get
Ball
to
with the
breathe a
run.
little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect them.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
The Buckeyes have a lot of options.
In the
on
power
second
formation,
and
hand it off to Peoples.
It's Peoples.
And Peoples with the first down.
But he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
And yeah, this game is technically over.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Oh, they're after him. Fires down.
What in the world was
He is
that?
going to have nightmares about that one.
How do you miss an open wide receiver like that? That makes no sense.
So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Looking to scramble.
There we go. And Jeremiah Smith with the
And
touchdown.
they score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down.
And we're going to go for two again.
The scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job too, getting off the field and putting their offense.
And tried to run it in with Julian Sayin, but did not work.
Love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
He'll keep it himself. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. The groupers will punt it away on fourth down. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly
Now here's Ennis.
go on the resume reel. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. After this, it'll be a wrap.
Now this will probably be the final play of the game.
To the air, it's Sayin. He'll take a deep shot.
Threw it deep to Smith, and it's caught, and that will end the game.
They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one.
And just like that, we shut out FCS Southeast 54-0. And Jeremiah Smith is the player of the game with 8 catches, 258 yards, and a touchdown.
You're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another
Alright, Julian Sand 12 for 24 today, 340 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. And then Jason Ball, 14 attempts, 137 yards, 2 touchdowns. Julian Sand minus 6 yards, 1 touchdown. Crazy. James Peoples, 4 rushes, 34 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jeremiah Smith, 8 receptions, 258 yards, 1 touchdown. Carnell Tate, 3 receptions, 81 yards, 1 touchdown. Brandon Ennis, only 1 yard and 1 reception. Not bad. Not bad at all. We're getting better, but we could do even more better. We're getting there. Just takes a few more moments. So we're 2-0. And we play Ohio next week. Hooray! The Ohio Bobcats. Crazy. Oh, Malik Hartford, Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week. 3 tackles and one defensive. Don't know what that stat is. Oh, and he's the National Defensive Player of the Week, too. Nice. Oh, look. Ohio's 0-2. That's crazy. And we're still number 1 after week 2. That's cool. So, basically everything stays the same through 6th. Alabama moves up. Texas moves down. Wow. Florida moves up, South Carolina moves into the top 10. Illinois drops to 17th. BYU lost to Stanford and dropped to 24th. Oh boy, USC is now in the top 25. Great. Coaches poll mostly stayed the same. Oh look, Indiana's back in the top 25 for the coaches poll. Wow, Ole Miss lost to Kentucky. Crazy. Georgia Tech's in the top 25 for the coaches poll. Alright. Heisman Watch. And sadly, Jeremiah Smith's no longer in the Heisman Watch. That sucks. Yeah. Obviously, we've got a long season to go. And we have our final non-conference opponent before we start Big Ten play. And we'll play Ohio in the next episode. So, with that, guys, I'd like to thank you all for watching this brand new episode of College Football 26. If you enjoyed it, smack a like on it, subscribe if you're new to this channel, check out my other videos I've uploaded on my channel. And I shall see you guys next time for more College Football 26. So with that, I'll see you guys later.